Show the knife. Show the knife. Show the Show the knife, show the knife.
Don't touch her.
That's it. Show the knife.
A recent incident in Scotland has sparked intense public outrage across United Kingdom over women's safety from illegal immigrants. On the evening of August 23, 2025, a 14-year-old girl reportedly named Sophie was recorded standing between her 12-year-old sister and two adult men described as Islamic migrants who had been harassing them. The footage shows Sophie shouting, "Don't touch my little sister, she's 12, while brandishing a knife and a small hatchet. To some, this act represents juvenile delinquency. To others, it symbolizes a society so neglected by its institutions that a child felt compelled to arm herself for protection.
Do you know the age of sexual consent in the UK?
Sorry.
16, as you've already told her, because you actually think it's
Stop
18.
Yo, I smoke.
No.
If you smoke.
You're not smoking nothing.
Listen.
This incident exposes a deep crisis in Britain. Historical cases such as the grooming scandals involving Pakistani gangs saw tens of thousands of girls abused over decades, with reports ignored due to fears of racism or Islamophobia. Sexual assault by Pakistani immigrants is a brutal reality in the UK, with a 70% higher offence rate among foreign nationals compared to locals, based on the latest hard data. Young girls are living in fear, and schools report skyrocketing anxiety about sexual violence in public spaces directly tied to grooming gang threats. The Rotherham scandal lays it bare. Between 1997 and 2013, over 1,400 girls were abused, with the majority of perpetrators being Pakistani men. 5 were convicted in 2010, and audits show 84% of 264 grooming gang offenders across the UK were of South Asian descent, predominantly Pakistani. A national review confirms police dodged recording ethnicity data, scared of racism labels, leaving the public in the dark and furious. Recent cases hammer the point home. In Leeds, Mohammed Imran Ali, a 34-year-old Pakistani, got 15 years for raping a 13-year-old girl in a gang attack. In Birmingham, Amjad Ditta, a 36-year-old Pakistani, was jailed for 18 years for abusing multiple minors. In Rochdale, Shabir Ahmed, a 59-year-old Pakistani, led a gang that ravaged 47 girls, with 9 of 10 offenders Pakistani, racking up over 125 years in sentences. These aren't outliers, they're pattern of Pakistani migrant men targeting vulnerable girls, and the silence around it is deafening. The UK government's response is weak. They've started denying asylum to foreign nationals convicted of sexual offences, but it's a band-aid on a gaping wound. Systemic failures let grooming gangs run wild for years, and they still won't face the Pakistani and migrant angle head-on. Political correctness ties their hands, and the lack of straight talk fuels the fire. The stats tell a grim story. In England and Wales, 1.6 million women reported domestic abuse last year, with a 2.4% violent victimization rate among 16 to 24-year-old women, the hardest hit group. Nearly half of female legal aid clients sought help for personal harm. The Dundee girl didn't ask for this fight, she was forced into it by a Pakistani immigrant predator, and now she's the one punished. This is the unvarnished truth. Young women are under siege, often by migrant men, and some are fighting back only to face the law's wrath.